All right, so last time in Ground Zeroes, we rescued Hideo Kojima. Mm-hmm. So when you go to, after doing that, when you go to mission select, oh, he's in the helicopter with you.
You probably should drop him off somewhere.
Yeah.
This doesn't seem safe.
But if you stay in this menu for a bit, there's a cute little Easter egg. He spins the menu for you.
And then they kiss.
Yes. You have to wait 30 minutes, but that's the reward. That's what this video is. Just waiting for that kiss to come up. But yeah, once you do like another mission, he disappears. It's only like immediately after you say, anytime you rescue him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he doesn't stay in the helicopter forever. But next mission, gotta get some intel.
Simply having wonderful Christmas time.
Boss, you need to make contact with the undercover agent posing as a soldier at the base. He'll pass you a cassette tape containing classified information. Start by taking a look at the agent's VI on your iDroid. Once you've spotted him among the Marines, make contact and get that cassette tape. Thing is, he's not one of us, so don't let your guard down around him. One other thing, boss. I've been told you can also use the watchtower on the west side of the base to contact the target. Just climb up there and turn the searchlight on. Once he sees that, he'll come to you. Once you've identified him, approach him and grab him. That's the contact sign.
Beat him up. That's the contact sign. Alright, so this is one of the Ground Zeroes missions I was talking about that has, like, 2 different endings, depending on how you play it. The second ending, like, the true ending, I guess, being, like, kind of hard to realize that you can actually do it. Like, I didn't know that it was actually a thing you could do until, like, I read about it on the internet. Yeah, this is... I don't do it in this video, but there's actually, once you've, like, done both endings and you know, like, everything that's happening in this mission, you can actually complete this mission in about 2 minutes, because that truck you are riding on, it drives all the way to the inside of the admin building, the other side of the map, and you'll know about a specific soldier that's doing something, and you go beat him up, and then you just leave. Like, the truck just takes you right to where the true objective is.
Nice.
So you'll know him when you see him. Open the menu tab, then select Mission Info.
You're not my mom.
It's so weird to hear Master Miller, like, just talking like normal Master Miller from Peace Walker, because we're, like, at this point so used to him just being eternally pissed off. It's just like, man, what happened to the fun Miller?
9 years, boss.
There goes the signal. The target shouldn't be long now. Look around carefully. Take a look at the target's face on your iDroid so you'll know him when you see him.
I miss the Miller that liked to go to the beach in a Speedo and do air guitar.
This is the target. This job. It came through a cutout, but I have a feeling the client is the Joint Chiefs of Staff. After all, the chairman has a lot of faith in you after Peace Walker. In other words, the agent you'll be contacting has been ordered by the nation's highest-ranking military officers to spy on a military base. That base doesn't follow American, Cuban, or any other law. Somebody wants themselves a place where they can interrogate POWs as they please without being held to the Geneva Convention. A black site. Something is going on in Cuba's little America, far away from the eyes of Washington. And the truth behind it all should be on that cassette tape.
Well, we also have Chico and Paz and, like... I kind of think we know what's going on here.
Here he is. That guy's the target. Make contact with him while he's still by himself. Approach him and grab him.
Yeah, he always comes with a buddy in tow, but it's just one guy. It's fine. I really like, if I remember correctly, it happens here. I like when you throw empty magazines. Sometimes, like, there's different animations for guys, like, investigating sound sources. And sometimes it's just, like, it's not just... They don't have a look of, like, what was that sound? It's just more like a weird, like... like when a puppy gets curious about something and it cocks its head. It's just like, what was that? What was that?
Good. The target's alone now. Make contact with him.
And by make contact, you mean
Hug him.
give him a little bit of a... There we go. We're in contact.
Spit it out.
You're here for... No! Hey, not so tight, huh? I put everything on a tape. I don't have it on me. It's in the central control tower. Edge of the admin building sector. I needed to stash it. Had eyes on me, and these guys, they don't work for Langley. He's... you know... Huh? Forget it. You watch your ass, too. All right. Come on, do it.
How'd you know I was watching your ass?
Well, you gotta go into your iDroid and see the picture to identify the ass.
You better keep moving, boss. Confirm the location of the central control tower. It's marked on your map.
Oh, I just wish there was an homage to Metal Gear Solid 1 where you were like trying to find Meryl by looking at her stupid butt. But just like open the iDroid, it's just a picture of somebody's ass, like real close up. This is the only identifying mark we got, boss.
With the power of the Fox engine, we can individually render every ass. No two asses are the same.
Yeah, I mean,
in any given mission.
They could 3D scan an ass if they really wanted to, and thinking about it, I guess they actually did later in this game.
And as a fun little Easter egg, every ass belongs to somebody who works at Koji Pro.
It was one of Kojima's dreams ever since Metal Gear Solid 2. He's always wanted to have every ass be unique, but the emotion engine, the PS2 couldn't do it, the power of the cell processor couldn't do it, but finally, here we are. 3D scanned butts. Physically based rendering.
You gotta sit on one of those things. It's like a bunch of nails in a
Spencer's
brick.
Gifts? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, those things. Oh, man. Speaking of just like, really stupid displays of technology with the Fox engine when they were hyping the game up. Like, one of the things Kojima hyped up, like, before they even announced Ground Zeroes or Phantom Pain, it was, like, one of the models of one of the nurses from the opening of Phantom Pain. And it was just like, with this technology, we can finally model, like, semi-transparent clothing and the way light passes through it. And his example is just like, look at this nurse. Look, you can see her bra. Look, you can see it right through her nursing outfit. And I was just like, of course. Of course, that's the example used. Technology always advances way faster when somebody's horny about it. I want to see what Kojima would do with VR. It'd either be really great or it'd be really... ugh.
That does explain why rockets are all shaped like that.
I want to fuck space!
Okay, so we got Neptune, cool. Got Pluto, cool. What'd you name this one?
So we got the cassette tape, but yeah, it was a trap. There's a camera in there that you cannot see until you get in there and get caught by it. But still, not too bad. It takes them a while to get up to that tower and investigate, because they have to go up the ladder and all the way across and all that shit, so...
If only there were a parkour patrol.
Yeah, I guess that would be the frogs from MGS4.
Yeah.
They were good at parkour.
They haven't been invented yet.
Yeah. And I didn't think I showed this before, but you can just open the front gate. You don't have to go around it if you're inside.
It seems like you should need a key card for that.
It kind of does seem like, yeah, you would need a key card, but nope, there's a big red button. It does... Thinking about some of the other tech stuff that, Koji Pro is flaunting and stuff, going like, look at all this really cool shit we can do. It does remind me that, like, ideas Kojima's wanted to do, both as like, whoa, look at what technology can do now, and also, like, him just being like, me horny. If I remember correctly...
That's my favorite quote from his Twitter.
Me horny.
And it's a picture of some really aesthetically pleasing dinner.
You know, just hanging out with Norman Reedus and my friends Mads Mikkelsen, just being real horny. Don't know what to do about it. Gotta think of some way to get this out of my system via technology. The true cyberpunk. But during Metal Gear Solid 4's production, when they were doing all that stuff with the beauties, if I remember correctly, he wanted to do all their mocap while they were nude?
Yeah.
I don't think he ended up doing that.
Well, you gotta stick the balls on with something.
Yeah. But,
they weren't standing still enough for the super glue to set.
Yeah. But, yeah, that was a thing he wanted to do. Another just me horny thing he wanted to do and ended up not doing is, one of the things he wanted, one of his earlier character ideas with the boss was that she would always have one boob hanging out with a snake tattoo on it, so that when she was firing her gun, it would make her snake tattoo look like it was laughing.
Yes.
That was another one of his ideas.
Outstanding job, boss.
This game rated WTF. Yes.
Yeah. Alright, there's an A rank. Not bad.
Yay.
Boss, the tape you recovered is clearly a recording of an interrogation. Proof that the base has been converted into a black site. But according to the client, there should also have been a record of the full scale of the plan. Maybe that was a tape we missed.
So yeah, there you go. The first ending is the guy tells you where the tape is. You get caught by a trap, set it with a camera, and then you just leave the tape. But there's actually more to this mission than you might realize. So after you, like, get that info from the guy, you should actually just wait for him to wake up and see what he does. Because he continues to do extra stuff later on.
Get your ass up!
Oh, I thought he was going to shoot his buddy.
I've always liked in Metal Gear, like, when you trank a dude and they get caught, it's never like, they never see the trank dart sticking out of their face or anything. It's never like, who did this to you? It's always just like, oh, you fucker, you're sleeping on the job, you suck. Wake the hell up. I don't think we've seen it yet in any of our episodes, but one of the reactions for guys, like, spotting a dude sleeping is this, they're shocked at first, and then they stop, and then they look at their feet, and they just shake their head with one hand on their hip. Just like, this fucking guy. It just makes me think a lot of the guards here have a history of just falling asleep on the job.
They haven't invented TV yet. It's only the 80s. There's nothing to do.
No, absolutely nothing. Alright, so yeah, if you continue to follow this dude, he eventually will go over to this building, just chill out for a while. And we could listen in from here, but to make this easier, we're just going to want to get, like, on top of that building to spy on him. Mm-hmm. And thankfully he's taking a smoke break, so I can, like, climb this thing right next to him, and again, he's just, like, blind as a bat. I really like how smoking in this game just makes dudes entirely blind.
He's just lucky he's not beeping.
Ah, no C4 in my ass today. Phew. And yeah, shortly after that guy gets here, another man appears, a bald man.
Oh, one of the most severe types of men. I have a ranking.
One of the most, but not the most severe.
It's up there for sure.
Okay.
Are we on?
He made contact, and I told him to head to the central control tower.
He had an eye patch over his right eye?
Yeah, just like you guys said, it was him. Am I done now?
We're all set up in our end too. Now we just wait for this boss to show.
So you're not gonna touch my family, right?
Depends on how it goes. Better start praying.
You hear that? The central control tower is a trap. Now what?
You don't go now. That's what.
So yeah, you learn about the trap, and now we can interrogate this dude again. Get a little mad at him. Get a little sassy with him.
Oh.
Whoop.
Don't move. Got the guts.
Yeah, there aren't too many soldiers that do, but there are a couple guys who like taunt you when you're holding them up. Which was a thing. There were tough dudes in MGS2 that also did that, where you had to like shoot their arms to actually show them that like you're serious.
Spit it out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My cover was blown. They made me do it. Speak. They took the tape too. Soldier with a shaved head. Speak. Don't kill me. They got my family. They used them against me.
Okay. Just knock him out. Deal with him later.
What about the soldier who took the agent's tape? Why don't you try looking for him?
I'm going. Gosh. Miller.
Miller,
We're
I
gonna have to
feel-
recruit someone who's way more chill.
Miller, I feel like you've started to change recently. Something wrong? Something happened between us after that beach date? Did I do something wrong and hurt your feelings? What's
Is
happening?
it something that didn't happen
Oh,
after the beach date?
Hands up.
A soldier with a shaved head, Snake.
Miller was
You
just
know
like building
something
up this
about the
date
tape.
as a big moment, but
Interrogate him.
Snake just treated it like a normal hangout. It's just like, oh no.
Speak.
So you want this tape?
Yeah, basically.
Spit it out.
You're too late. You can't stop the plan. We're free of any one government.
I do like that when he gives you the tape, it just like ejects from his tummy.
So he did have the tape. Make sure it comes
Yeah,
back with
he's
you,
a
boss.
Teddy Ruxpin.
That takes care of the tape. Time to get out
He
of
has
there.
really powerful abs, and he like stuck the tape between them and then flexed real hard to keep it in place. So this tape sounds like this.
Well, it says to not use it in a music player. They could not be more clear.
Yeah, it's just a data tape. It's there's I can't remember if it's this tape or something else, but people have actually been able to run one of these data tapes like through a program that actually like tells you what info is actually on it, and it's got some goofy Easter eggs in it. There's one much later that has a cool Easter egg hidden in it. But yeah, these guys, they're special guys, so I guess I'll just take them both.
Mm-hmm.
Even though
They really love the idea of a military organization that's beholden to no law.
yeah.
So they're a perfect fit.
I mean, look, it's going to be a bit awkward because they're going to have to work with each other. And I don't know if that dude will ever see his family again. But look, we got great
After
benefits.
you get over that bit, though.
We got great benefits. Free Doritos and Mountain Dew. Infinite supplies. We got a soccer team. We have concerts every month. We celebrate
You like
everybody's
J-pop?
birthday.
I know you like J-pop.
Oh, yeah. We celebrate everybody's birthday of the month in one big fucking party. We have a whole strip of parties, man.
This is Marco, on station at LZ.
Come on, just give it a shot.
I'll even let you put on the radio in the helicopter any
Yeah.
song you want.
Anyone. I mean, look, I don't have a lot of cassette tapes yet, but I've got a decent collection. What I got is good shit, man. Come on. Extracted bald soldier.
The only one.
Well done, Snake. Oh man, one thing I just remember, I haven't shown off Ground Zeroes yet. You can shoot the cacti with shotguns and they blow up. they model cacti like breaking up in multiple chunks. It's great.
And that's why men have to stare at each other in order to talk.
Retrieval complete. Outstanding job, boss. We'll get on that analysis right away.
As to get an S rank, I just would have had done that even faster. It has to be like 10 minutes or less or something.
Boss, we finished analyzing the tape you got from that soldier. It contains every last detail of the Black Site development plan. This is the information our client was after. No surprise that proposal submitted to the Pentagon was a pack of lies. The refugee camps they proposed to expand would actually be converted into interrogation facilities, run by a small army of pros in every form of torture there is. They've even purchased a fleet of
Sounds like something Ocelot would be into, honestly. Sure he isn't working there already? Let's just ask him.
Considered a threat, rendition from around the world under the designation of enemy combatants. This plan goes beyond the current paradigm of nation-states. But is something like this really the world without borders that Cypher wants?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like when you ask Major Zero about that, his response would be just like, sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like the idea of that. In between him fantasizing about new James Bond movies. That's still his the number one thing he spends his time doing. Yeah.